All right,
My
guys.
healing.
So I know this isn't where we left off last episode or part or whatever, but I seem to have
Healing anyways.
lost the original footage of between that and this. So you aren't going to see this whole fight because I lost it. It's like the harpy fight again. Um, so I'm sorry about that. But only notable thing that I can remember that occurred between then and now is the fact that we
Yeah.
all got stuck in front of that door right there that Astorian is next to. One person blocked it. One of my people blocked it. I made him block it. And then nobody could get through. No one could shoot past that fat head of theirs. So, yeah, that is the most memorable thing that I can remember. So, I'll go back to my talking that I am doing right now. Not that I'm saying anything important, anyways. Bye.
I feel like I have to pass out potions at some point. Might be partially why I'm so over encumbered. Excuse you. That's not how you ask for help.
Nothing will stand in my way. Let's go. I like this, mate. I think it hurt.
Time to strike. You bow or you break.
Oh wait, what was that special thing? A Githyanki wearing this amulet has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them, so obviously Lae'zel's getting that.
Like will be done.
Then Karlach could have this.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Karlach doesn't even have an amulet. That's a crime.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or cantrip, that element infuses your weapon until the end of your turn. Your next turn, you deal an additional 1d4 damage of that element on your first successful weapon attack. I could use that on Astarion. If he doesn't already have a better, what is it called? If he doesn't have a better ring. I don't know why I blanked on the word ring. The Folly of Zerthemon. The Folly of Zerthemon. After Mother Gith freed us from our illicit bonds, Mother Gith traversed the plains, discovering civilizations, thriving among the stars. She conquered, she colonized, she controlled, and all the while Zerthemon questioned. He and his disciples struck with words. He claimed that because the Gith had been born anew, we did not know ourselves. That in building an empire, we proved ourselves no better than our former slavers. Gith retaliated with silver. So began the war for the one sky. Upon his inevitable defeat in the blasted plains, Zerthamon's faithful retreated to Limbo, and there they remain, languishing in the lethargy they craved, free of inner fire, free of purpose. They call themselves the Gith Zerai, those who spurn Mother Gith. We call them Hersherlaki. Hersherlak. The unforgivable. The thing is I've been saying that word, and now I can't remember how to say it. I want the javelin, and Astarion just stepped on it. Oh wait, there's a wooden chest. And a backpack. Dormitory roster.
Let's see what this does.
A roster of duties written in the common tongue, including cleaning, hunting, pest control, surveillance, patrol, combat practice, weapons maintenance, and armor polishing. It bears a reminder to all the residents of Kresh Yulek that communications must be written in or translated into common as required by the study curriculum.
The first 10 protocols. The young must abide them, or bear the Savash's barbed whip.
Infirmary records. Elicit the Yankee names and the treatment they received in the infirmary. It is written in the common tongue. The name Varl, sorry with a V, comes up 47 times. Savarsh Keth, far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, But may I suggest doing something about Varl? He's a drain on resources, not to mention interrupting my research, and I'd like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again. Castil Storngos. Surgery kit. There's the parasite. Decorated bottle. Already looked at that. Gilded mortar and pestle. Oh, fudge. I thought that was the book. Castil's research notes. A massive compendium of notes documenting with clinical precision the dissection of over 200 lithid parasites recorded in the common tongue. Sample 231. Observations. External presentation consistent with previous samples, but intestinal coloration is not. Internal fluids also appear discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. Magic type and purpose currently unknown. Notes. I need to spend some time reading about the magic in this land. My studies in Tunarath, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever this magic is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similarly unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern. Oh, I was looking for the other. Nope. Nope. If I just take everything, at some point I'm gonna find the other one. Right?
Githyanki scholars study gate devices closely. They even incorporate their findings into our own machines and magic.
There we go. Can I... Oh. Thought it was like a vase. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh yeah, because they only have level 1 spell slots left. And I only have one more room to go to, and then it will finally be all gone through. At least this time I can get through the door. Nope, keep on hitting the wrong button. Just trying to use this stuff. 'Cause I have so much of it. Oh, there's people up here. Well, he's not ready to parry anymore.
My path be true.
Konzentai.
Blood comes easy these days. Time for some bloody work.
Oh. Everyone's making me drop my weapon.
Compare them to a so's fart.
But she doesn't have any more rage.
Over there.
What's she save on? Will this make everything explode? Nope. Okay. What is it, Klaus? Oh, fudge, seriously? I was hoping I wouldn't have to run over there to him.
My path be true.
Never a dull moment.
Really? You're gonna counterspell that? Holy. I should have had Lazel run over and smack him in his face.
I need your help.
How many bardic inspirations do I get? Cry like it's almost dead.
The hammer's gonna.
Well, that was disappointing.
What now? Maybe I should. This is good.
Oh my god, Lysel. Freaking get these people. Is that still on fire? No. Okay. What was the point of countering that if you still die?
Let's move.
I will ascend.
Help her. And then everyone get out of
Soldier.
the acid. Get out of the acid.
My wounds are too much to bear.
All right.
Let's go hurt someone.
I thought. Well, yeah, I already took what was gonna be special. Of course.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Never a dull moment. Looking ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna take Lysel.
Not reaction.
We're gonna split her from the group,
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
and we're gonna jump our way over to where the other person died.
Is that blood?
All right.
No, never mind.
So we made it through here. And that should be everything. Oh yeah, I
Can't
can
give up now.
give Astarion some
Delicious.
worms to eat. I can't get these on the outer edge. Guess I'll go this way.
Let's move.
Okay. Can I see where I could be going? I guess not. Ooh, fudge. Ooh, fudge. That's not what I meant. Okay. Bad me. We're at Cyclops. Let's go there. Oh, that's not where I thought I was gonna be. Uh, where's that? I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Now, the reason I came back is because I was hoping to go down this way. So hopefully I don't get lost trying to get there. I feel like it's already happening. Already getting lost.
Lizelle, do you want to talk about what happened at the crash?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm ready to discuss it.
Who there,
Oh,
wanderer?
fudge.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
That's a long way to say, do you know Gale? As a matter of fact, I do. He's resting in camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
I'd like to know first who I'd be bringing to see Gale.
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster.
Oh God.
Elminster Omar. Now, if
All
this
the words.
answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but set course for your camp forthwith.
Elminster? Yes, of course, it would be my honor.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
Everyone always says
My
I'm honored.
thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale. Where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
What message and what charge would that be?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
Now you know how it
You
feels.
know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now.
He's still not answering.
But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods,
the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The all.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
You're asking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine Hastra Mistrariel Italion Thras Annas Distra.
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
I got a trophy for meeting with Elminster. I guess I should talk to people. They're probably not going to talk about the crash anymore.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
Looked like it.
Wonder if he's a wizard too. He's certainly got the beardliness for it. Why'd he come all this way to track us down?
I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mystra has asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I think he's going to follow through with it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off. Copper for your thoughts?
Yeah, she's not gonna talk. Well, actually, we talked to her while in the crash, so.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
He's always talking about controlling things. I'll come back for you, Gale. Gonna go talk to Will first.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that. Well met.
Yeah.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
I wanted to put
Ready and willing.
his items on him, finally. And I actually need to upgrade them. Well, level them up. Which means choosing spells again.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind. A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap. Lead the way then.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese, hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long.
Huh.
For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said.
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
So that's it, you're on a suicide mission now.
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
You're not blowing yourself up. I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. We may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against. How can I help?
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Starian.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
Level up.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is Mystra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Why doesn't Elminster take on the Absolute, or Mystra herself?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Alright. Let's get these people leveled up.
Sharp as ever.
Dark One's Luck. Call on your patron to change your fate and add a 1d10 to an ability check. Okay. I don't even know what I got last time. I don't think I've used him since last time. I think I got Counterspell, actually, now that I think about it. I have Mirror Image. What are the spells I have? That's fine. Channel Divinity charges. You gain the ability to channel divine energy starting with 2 effects. Turn undead, an effect determined by your domain. Replenished by short or long rest. Look at shadows. Wrap yourself in shadows to become invisible if you are obscured. Okay. And then her spell book. Okay. And now it's gonna be hard. Potent cantrip. Your cantrips become harder to evade entirely. When a creature succeeds its saving throw against one of your cantrips, it still takes half the cantrip's damage, but suffers no additional effects. Okay. That's pretty good. I like that one. That would probably be helpful for him, because I already have a lot of attacks with him. So this would make him harder to hit. And then these are my prepared spells. Well, I can't have all of them. So, what do I have? Where's... Oh, there it is. There's mirror image. Okay. Maybe. That actually went by a lot quicker than normal.
What to do?
Okay. Now we're going to see what everyone has.
Excellent choice.
Oh, fudge, all the spells. Okay. Okay. So I gave him a pair of gloves. And I sent her this. Then I also sent her this. Which one do I have on? The blue one. Didn't I send something else to her as well? I don't know. But I definitely tried decking him out. And he can actually hold this thing. But that means he gets rid of the shield, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. The boots I've given him just aren't that good. then he also has this. I guess just put that on your head. I thought I sent him some armor, but I guess I didn't. So he's still just wearing the faded drow stuff. You know, thinking about it, he just lost 2 armor class. So he was 16, now he's 14. So he's he became more squishy taking on this spear.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Was a
Leaving
time
camp.
I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Alright, so that's to the Shadow Curse lands, and I wanted to go to the Underdark. And do all the stuff there as well. My other crew that I had was so much more decked out than this crew. I'm really, really realizing that right now. I don't even think I have my sword on. Did I pick up my sword? Yes, I do. Okay. So, which way are we entering the Underdark? We could enter through the Zentarum hideout. Thought this thing was down here. I could be mistaken. I am absolutely mistaken. I am so lost. I should have taken the lift. I didn't take the lift last time. Why didn't I take it this time? Because I'm lost. That is why. I don't need the key. I don't need to be a key collector.
These cragged hills make for weary souls. I see why most headed inland prefer the smooth sailing of the Chionthar.
More importantly, the land west of here suffers under a terrible curse.
You've seen it for yourself?
I've glimpsed that doom during my travels, but never dared get close. If we continue this way, we may get too close for comfort.
I know that there's a place that I can frickin'... Where is it? There. And Shadowheart got left up at the top. There it is. All I had to do was continue down this way, and I second-guessed myself and decided to go up, and then I decided to check the map. Oh god. We're going in this way, because I don't want to have to figure out how to open up that gate. I'm being forced to sleep. Well, that sucks.